Looking for a job in Canada and wants to know how to create a winning resume? Employers are mandated by law to be inclusive and welcoming, making workplaces in Canada full of job opportunities open to all. So, look no further. In this video, we'll explain how to create a Canadian resume format that will stand out to help you land your dream job. We'll cover all the key elements of a Canadian-style resume and give you some tips and tricks along the way. Sit back, grab a pen and paper, and get ready to take your resume to the next level. The Canadian resume format, also known as the Canadian CV, is a specific type of resume that is commonly used in Canada for job applications, being one of the most successful steps to land a job in Canada. Why should your resume be in this format? There are several benefits of knowing the Canadian resume format for foreign workers who are seeking employment in Canada. Here are a few of them. It helps to highlight relevant experience and skills, which is especially important for foreign workers who may not have Canadian work experience. By focusing on the skills and experience that are most relevant to the job you are applying for, you can make your application stand out and increase your chances of getting an interview. Again, it can help you to make a positive first impression and demonstrate that you have a good understanding of Canadian workplace culture and expectations. More so, it is easy to customize for different job applications. You can tailor your resume to each job you apply for by emphasizing the skills and experience that are most relevant to the position, while still maintaining a consistent format and layout. Similarly, the Canadian resume format can help foreign workers who are not native English speakers overcome language barriers. By using a clear and concise format and focusing on key information, you can make it easier for employers to understand your qualifications and experience. The Canadian resume format is structured and organized, which shows that you have attention to detail and can present information clearly and concisely. This can help to make a positive impression on employers and increase your chances of getting an interview. Now, here are some key elements of the Canadian resume format. The most important and the first item to include is the contact information. At the top of your resume, include your full name, address, contact number, and email address. Next, professional summary. This section should be a brief overview of your career goals, relevant skills, and experience tailored to the specific job you are applying for. Followed by your work experience. This section should list your work experience in reverse chronological order, with your most recent job listed first. For each job, include your job title, the name of the company, the dates of your employment, and a description of your key responsibilities and achievements. Next, education summary. This section should list your educational qualifications, including the name of the school, the degree you received, and the dates you attended. Also, your professional skills. This should list any relevant skills that you possess, including your language proficiency, technical skills, or certifications. And lastly, references. In Canada, it is not necessary to include references on your resume, but it is important to have a list of references available upon request. Some additional tips to keep in mind when creating a Canadian-style resume include: ensure your CV does not exceed 2 pages, unless you have extensive experience that requires more space. Use a professional font. For example, you can use Times New Roman or Arial and keep the font size between 10 and 12 points. Stay off using fancy fonts on your resume. Use bullet points to break up large chunks of text and make your resume easier to read. Ensure you customize your resume for each job application, which highlights the skills and experience that are most relevant to the position. Finally, proofread your resume carefully to ensure that it is free from errors and typos. Conclusively, like in every other country, when applying for jobs in Canada, you must tailor your job application to feature the major requirements and skills that the employee is looking for. Remember, finding a job in Canada might be challenging, but if you're persistent and optimistic, you will ultimately succeed. The most essential thing to keep in mind is to never give up, no matter what. You can watch this video again to follow the steps when writing your resume to boost your chances of getting your dream job in Canada. If you are new to this channel, seize this opportunity to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for prompt notices on upcoming job posts all around the world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.